It's Damon Gonzalez from the Slip Punches Show. I'm here with Daniel Lozano. We're here to talk about his up-and-coming fight, what's going on with him in training camp, what's in the near future in 2018 for Danny. Danny, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Danny, last year was a great year for you. You have taken some time off of boxing, and you decided with yourself and your family to make that decision to come back to the ring. And you've not only once but twice defended your title or beat the guys that beat you a few years ago. Talk about those comebacks and talk about what led to the change to bring you back into the sport.
Honestly, man, it was really just getting focused again, getting that love for boxing again. I was just, I wasn't in the gym the way I should have been for the defeats that I had in 2015. I wasn't taking it serious. I needed that time off. You always hear fighters, I needed that time off just to rejuvenate, kind of refocus, and get back into the love of the sport. And I remember about 6 months after my last defeat, I told my dad, I said, I'm ready to get back. Let's get back to business. So we did, and we weren't signed with nobody. It was kind of we were just going with the flow, just seeing what was gonna come up. And then we had a crazy route, with going to Dominican Republic, and then the fight didn't happen over there, and we came back and took on David Carmona in a 24-hour notice, and the rest of it's history. We go and beat Meserito in October, and now I'm ranked number 2 for the debut of Lozano.
The Carmona fight was very impressive.
Yes.
Coming back from some time off. All-Star Boxing and the WBO, they really put some confidence in you. To give you this opportunity. What are your thoughts of winning these titles back?
These thoughts, man, not only just to win the titles back, but to come back and to prove that, I always felt that I was the better fighter than Carmona and Meserito. And I just needed to prove it again. I needed that chance. I said, man, if All-Star just gives me that chance just to come back and show that I can beat these guys, then that's all I need. And I got my chances back, and I showed it to them. And I did it. Not only did I beat him, but I beat him in a fashionable fashion. I beat him easy, both of them. It wasn't easy being in the ring. I'm saying they come to fight, but I came prepared, more prepared than I did the first time. I came 100% prepared for both of them, and we got the victories, and we are where we're at today because of it.
As a professional, you're hungry.
Yes.
2018. Here we are, another year of fighting, training camp. Talk about how motivating it is and how humble you are to prepare yourself to go back in the ring.
Man, we go on there for a long time, but I'll make it short on that. I'm ready to fight the world champions. Carmona went and fought the monster. Meserito went and fought the monster. And they both done good. Carmona went all 12 rounds. Meserito it didn't go too good for him, but he was in the ring with him. Just being there is just that's an accomplishment in itself. And I came back and I beat these two guys, and I feel like now I deserve my shot to go and fight one of the top guys in the world. Whether it's Inoue or whether it's Omar Navarez. He's got a lot of he built his legacy. And title defenses and stuff, and just to have his name under the resume is an accomplishment. But I'm looking at a fight, Ryan Burnett, Tate. I'm ready to fight all these guys. I just need somebody like you, and to expose me, put my name out there and just put it in their ear and say, hey, Lozano El Alacdan is a whole different fighter now, and I believe I have the talent. Not only have the talent, but I have the hunger to beat these guys, and not only beat them, but to knock them out.
Omar Navarez, if you're listening, man, talk to your promoter, brother.
Let's do it.
Let's talk about that for a second. That's intriguing. You brung him up. When it comes to style of fights,
yes.
That is a fight that won't go the distance. That's a very big scrap.
Yes.
What are your thoughts of getting in the ring with Navarez?
Honestly, he's old. He's got a lot of years. He's been proven that he can still move. He come off 4 victories and after losing to Inoue and stuff. But I believe that I think it's more of a mindset now when these fighters get in the ring with him, because they see his legacy back in the past where he was a dangerous fighter. And I believe he's still a dangerous fighter, but I believe my youth and my strength and my and my size at being at 118 now is gonna be it's gonna affect him. I'm gonna be stronger. I feel like I'll be stronger than he will, and I'm not gonna box him. I'm gonna come straight at him. If you want to fight, I'll prove to him that I'll stay right there toe to toe with him, and we'll see who may the best man win. And I believe I can knock him out.
Well said, Danny. That will be again a great scrap, man.
Yes.
Talk about Team Alacran, man. Talk about your training camp. Talk about the chemistry with your dad. Talk about your strength conditioner. How are things going in developing you, again, to prepare you for those last 2 wins, which
Yes.
are very, very impressive?
Yes. Really, man, we've done it from nothing, man. We've come, I've come up the hard way, and I come from a really small city, real small town. We're the only boxing gym around, and probably I think the closest one to us is Winter Haven. But besides that, we're the only gym in our area. I don't have the sparring partners that that most gyms have. So I have to travel for my sparring partners. But me and my dad, we just put in hard work, man. We feel like we're kind of more like the Cinderella Man. We have that Cinderella Man story, where we just put in hard work and we let the hard work show in the ring.
I'll tell you what, man. If you had a dream fight, what would that dream fight be, and who would it be with?
If I had a dream fight, my dream fight would be to fight Inoue. And the reason why it would be against him is because of his name, the hype that they've been giving him, and he's been living up to the hype that they've been giving him. And but I feel like I can not only expose him, but I feel like I can give him a really, really hard fight, and possibly even beat him, because we both have punching power. He's got punching power, and I feel like a lot of his past guys go in the ring already defeated. They already look at him as like he's Goliath, and guess what? I'm David, and I feel like I can go in there and defeat him, and I believe that fight right there, not only will it be the biggest upset of that year, but it would bring out my name.
So pretty much Tokyo, Japan's no problem then if you want that fight.
If you want to do it, I'll go to Japan. I'll go to your backyard. Let's do it over there, and I'll knock you out in your own backyard.
That's great. Daniel Lozano, All-Star Boxing, man. Talk about the opportunities they've given you to come back and featured on the Telemundo cards.
Well,
it's the main event.
All-Star, I just want to thank them, man, for just keeping my name. I remember whenever after my last defeat, I told them, I'm gonna take some time off, and they let me go, take my time off, and I told them, say, if I ever get the hunger to come back and show myself again, can y'all have my name in your book? And they said, yeah. I said, of course. And they kept their word on it. They called me back whenever it was needed, and they gave me an opportunity, and I'm signed with All-Star, and I just want to thank you for the opportunity, and I believe I'm gonna be a world champion soon.
On behalf of Latin Box Sports and the Slip Punches Show, we thank you for coming on, Danny.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
All right,
you are listening to the Slip Punches Show with your host, Damon Gonzalez from Latin Box Sports, your boxing champions.